Good evening, Nova Nation. It's WXVU Sports Director David Szczepanski. In South Philadelphia at the Wells Fargo Center, Villanova earned their 5th conference win of the season by defeating Providence 75-73. Eric Dixon had 23 points, also had 8 rebounds. Wooga Poplar had a double-double. He had 15 points. Jameer Brickus had 18 points when Villanova trailed at halftime. Brickus really came out of the gates ready to go in the second half, scored 9 points in the first 9 minutes. Villanova as a team shot 44% from the field. They were less than 30% though from behind the arc, so they did struggle from 3 tonight, but Villanova had a good amount of scoring, especially from Dixon, from Brickus, from Poplar, so that was great to see. Villanova also out-rebounded Providence by 6, and the Friars, as I talked about in my preview video, they are one of the top teams in the Big East in rebounding. Dixon had 8 rebounds. Wooga Poplar had over 10 rebounds, so Villanova did a great job against a really good rebounding team in the Providence Friars. As for Providence, Bensley Joseph had 20 points. He led the way. The former Miami transfer played with Wooga Poplar, obviously, in Miami last year. So Bensley Joseph, he had 20 points. In terms of, when you look at the stats for the Providence Friars, they shot around 40% from the field and from behind the arc, slightly better than 40% from the field, slightly under 40% from behind the arc. Villanova and Providence did a pretty good job of taking care of the basketball. They both limited turnovers, under 10 when it was all said and done. Providence did confidently win the assist battle against Villanova. They had a great ball movement, and a lot of that was set up by, some of their rebounding, but also, the great scoring that they had from Bensley Joseph and others. So Villanova, they obviously get their 5th conference win of the season. They improved to 5-3. The Wildcats are now 12-7. In what really was a must-win game for the Cats in the middle of January, they will look ahead to Monday night's battle against the Georgetown Hoyas at the Finneran Pavilion, a place where Villanova has really had a lot of success this season. 9 wins at the Finn this season for the Wildcats. They'll look to get their 10th on Monday night against Georgetown. That game tips off from the Finneran Pavilion at 6 p.m. Our pregame coverage will begin at 5:30 p.m. on WXVU. From the Wells Fargo Center, Villanova defeated Providence. Again, final score 75-73. Have a great rest of your night, Nova Nation. Thanks for tuning in. And as always, go Cats!